For those of you planning to visit Expo this summer, you'll be happy to know that $1 American dollar is worth about $1.36 in Canadian money. And tonight, Randy Ripplinger, who's also at Expo, has been looking into the exchange rate and the best way to make your money go as far as it can.
It may have occurred to you to bring a few dollars on your trip to Expo 86, but have you decided what kind of dollars, U.S. or Canadian? There is no problem spending American greenbacks north of the border, but you may not get the most value from your United States money that way. That brings up the question, where do you exchange your greenbacks for Canada's colorful cash? We tried a bank in Portland first.
37 Canadian, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 35, 37.
Here we made a little better than 37% in the conversion, and there was no service charge. For $99 US, we get $137 Canadian. Okay, how do people fare at a bank in Vancouver, BC? We watched while this group of New York high school tourists negotiated cash and traveler's checks at the Royal Bank branch on the Expo site.
20, 25, 27, 25 cents.
For $100 US, they received $136 Canadian. While the exchange is less than we received at a US bank, that's because the international exchange rate had dropped in the meantime. But when US travelers' checks were cashed for Canadian money, the rate improved slightly. Why? The bank prefers travelers' checks because it's simply less paper to ship back to the United States. While it's true that some Canadian merchants may take advantage of you if you spend US dollars with them, most of them in Vancouver follow the bank exchange rates now, so as not to disgruntle the hordes of visitors here. In fact, the cash registers at Expo 86 retail stands are programmed to calculate the exchange rate accurately and give the proper change in Canadian money. The bottom line, to get the best rate, bring U.S. travelers' checks and cash them at a Canadian bank. At Expo 86, Randy Ripplinger, Channel 2 News.
Well, my partner Julie, Emery, and Randy are at Expo. We're going to go to Julie right now via our satellite. And Julie, how are you?
I'm great. Finally, we're on. We've been waiting here and hearing all this. We were hoping we had a little trouble with our signal, but we're back. Let me tell you where I am. I'm right in front of the Canadian Pavilion here, which is really a spectacular building. You saw a few pictures of it before. It is called the Sydney Opera House of Vancouver because of its because it is a distinguishing landmark here. We're having a lot of fun. There's a lot going on. We're going to tell you all about it when we come back, so stay with us when Channel 2 News continues.